Good morning, everyone. I'm out in the yard with the girls and Joey. Jericho's hanging out in the house in the AC. And I got the water hose. I was going to fill up a new swimming pool for all of them. They still have their water tank, but I went to get a couple of new swimming pools for whelping beds, and I bought the wrong size. These are bigger than my whelping beds, so I decided instead of returning them, I would just fill them up and let them use them outside for the swimming pools. As soon as they get through playing in it and like this. You goofballs. You goofy girls. They've been doing really good outside. Jericho's been out. They've all swapped being in and out a couple times already this morning. I got up extra early today for some reason. It wasn't because of them. They were sleeping good, but I got up early. Joey, get off of her. Goodness. Hey, Candy, you want to get wet? I didn't think so. Ray Ray does. Oh, Ray Ray. You silly girl. Oh, don't you dare get me wet. I'll get it filled up, and then they can have a couple of options for staying wet and staying cool when they are outside. Ray Ray, quit it. You're going to get me. Joey, I would like for you to be a water boy. Try to get some water in it, and then I'll put the hose down and fill it up after the video. But I already came out this morning and filled up the water tank. And I know Delilah and Ray Ray have been in it. Oh, she hit the hose right up. Tried to put the sprayer right in her mouth. You goofy girl. Oh, she is a mess. They all are. They are constantly in and out right now. They want to be out, but then it gets too hot and they come right back in. So I let them in as quick as they want. They really like being outside more than in the house. But with this heat, they come in panting. Hey, my goodness, girl. She's determined to get it. Oh. She just thinks that spray is a monster or something she has to get. Joey, leave Delilah alone. Joey, he's at that in-between age. Joey is, really, he's just 4 months old. And AKC says that, they can start breeding when they're 8 months old. I like to wait till they're over a year old. But he thinks he's ready now. He's not, but he thinks he is. And Delilah, to be honest, is friendlier to Joey than she is to Jericho. She is not friendly with Jericho, and she loves Jericho. They came right almost at the same time. I got Delilah in November, and then I got Jericho in December, and they were both 8 weeks old. And Jericho claimed. Delilah claimed Jericho as her own personal little toy. But when it comes to breeding time, he's scared of her because really she's the alpha and he is not. And she has to be talked into being nice. I don't understand it at all, but when it comes to breeding season, she needs to just be a little nicer to Jericho. She's not very nice to him, and he's scared of her. So I have to talk to her and help her not to. Joey, quit that! You little boy. You're such a little boy. Growing up. Yeah. I hope that's not offensive to anyone. It is breeding season and they're all just acting like little doggies. Joey, I haven't been letting him out every time. I let him stay in with Jericho, but he's harmless, so this time he's out here with the girls. But with 3 girls in heat, and actually Chloe and Candace are on the verge of their first heat. So Joey's he's all keyed up. Okay, would you get off me? You're getting mud all over me, girls. Look at that. Get off me, Ray Ray. Down. Y'all get down. Joe, quit. You have to be careful when correcting some of this behavior because we don't want him to grow up and thinking that he's not supposed to do that, because we're going to want him to do that later when he gets older. But right now, it's kind of obnoxious. Joey, quit that. Leave her alone. I hear some sirens going off here in Lowell. I don't really know what they are. It doesn't sound like storm sirens. We're still dealing with the aftermath of all of our storm damage. They delivered new shingles and everything for a new roof. They delivered it yesterday, and I'm waiting on roofers to show up. I don't know if they're going to come today or tomorrow, but they promised they would have my roof and gutters completely done by tomorrow on Wednesday. And since the shingles got delivered yesterday, I'm assuming they're going to send roofers today. We'll wait and see, though. I'll just be glad when we get it done. When my husband gets back in town, we're going to take down this old carport and one of the little storage buildings and try to open up my yard more. I'm going to add a small kennel for stud services when we get everything cleaned up and repaired. We got to get our fences repaired and do some more work to clean up the storm damage. But when we do, we'll get I found a kennel I like that's a small one. We'll just use it for stud services, so it'll kind of just keep things a little more under control. But until then, we're just doing what we always do. Playing outside, going in, soaking up the AC. I'm going to be sewing and getting bandanas and things ready for my go bags when we have babies again. And that's just what we're doing today. Joey, leave her alone. Goodness. I'm going to have to go deal with that. So we'll be back later, though.